Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I am Muhammad Moshur Rahman. Dear viewers, welcome to Moshur English, a channel for teaching English language and literature. Dear students, today I am going to teach you about combining of sentences or joining sentences. Okay, dear students, you can join two or more simple sentences together and make one sentence. How is it possible? You can do it in the following ways: using present participle, using past participle, using perfect participle. Besides, using infinitive, using apposition, using relative pronoun, and many others. Okay, let me write on the whiteboard. Joining sentences. Joining. Joining sentence. Joining sentences. Using I would like to divide this board into two parts. Okay, I am dividing from here. Okay, the first one, using present participle. Present participle. Dear students, you can join two or more simple sentences together and make one sentence. Okay, and you can do it. You do it using present participle at first. Using present participle, for example, if I write one sentence, he wrote a letter. Sentence 2, he went to bed. Dear students, I have written two sentences. I have written two simple sentences. He wrote a letter. He went to bed. He wrote a letter. He went to bed. If I would like to join these two sentences and make one sentence, how we can do it? We can do it using present participle. What is present participle? Main verb plus ing. I have already made some videos on participle. You can watch those videos, then you can come here and understand very easily. Okay, so writing present form is right, and I will add ing. Writing, this is present participle. Writing a letter, he went to bed. The first sentence is finished. Writing a letter, he went to bed. Writing is present participle. Using present participle, I have joined these two sentences. Okay. Using past participle. Using past participle. Dear students, you can also make one sentence from two or more simple sentences by using past participle. What is past participle? Past participle is the third form of verb. Okay. For example, do, did, done. Done is past participle. Eat, ate, eaten. Eaten is the third form of the verb and it is past participle. Okay. If I write the first sentence, the letter was written by a hostel living student. Number 2, it had happy news for the family. Dear students, I have already written another sentence to read the example as past participle. The letter was written by a hostel living student. It had happy news for the family. The first one is simple sentence. The next one is also a simple sentence. If I would like to join these two simple sentences in order to make one sentence, how we can do it? We can do it by using past participle, third form of the verb. Okay. The letter written by a hostel living student had happy news for the family. Dear students, the letter was written by a hostel living student. This is a simple sentence. It had happy news for the family. It is another simple sentence. I have already joined these two simple sentences to one simple sentence. The sentence had been, the letter written by a hostel living student had happy news for the family. Okay, and I have joined these two sentences using past participle. The past participle form is written. NP plus past participle. There is a structure NP plus past participle, and I have already made some videos on structure. You can watch those videos and you can understand very easily. Okay, the next part, using perfect participle. Using perfect participle. Dear students, you can also join two or more simple sentences using perfect participle. What is perfect participle? Perfect participle is having plus past participle of the verb. Okay. If I write the sentence, first sentence, the sun had set, the sun had set. Next sentence, we reached home, we reached home safely. Dear students, I have already written two sentences, two simple sentences. The sun had set, we reached home safely. Now I will join these two simple sentences into one simple sentence. How is it possible? We can use perfect participle. That means having plus past participle of the verb. The sun having set, we reached home safely. Dear students, I have already joined these two simple sentences, and the joint sentence is the sun having set, we reached home safely. I have used past participle, perfect participle here. Perfect participle having plus past participle of the verb. Having plus past participle of the verb. Having set. Having set is perfect participle here. Okay, the next way, using infinitive. Using infinitive. Using infinitive. Dear students, you can make one sentence from two or more sentences by using infinitive. What is infinitive? To plus main verb. For example, do is a main verb, and if I add to at the initial point of do, it will be infinitive. For example, to do. In the same way, to eat, to give, etc. I have already made some videos on infinitive. You can watch those videos and you can come here and understand very easily. For that reason, I have again and again been saying that you should at first watch my first videos, from the first videos. Yeah. Using infinitive. The first sentence, she is she goes to college regularly. Number 2, she wants to learn many things. Dear students, I have already written two simple sentences. She goes to college regularly. She wants to learn many things. Okay, if I would like to join these two sentences for making one sentence, how is it possible? We can do it by using infinitive. That means to plus main verb. The joint sentence may be she goes to college regularly. to learn many things. Dear students, to learn. To learn is infinitive, and I have used this infinitive here. To learn. She goes to college regularly to learn many things. Okay. Using a position, you can also join two or more simple sentences. Using a position. What is a position? What is a position? Using a position. I have already made some videos on apposition. You can watch those videos and you will be able to understand many things on apposition, case in apposition, appositive or apposition or case in apposition. Okay. For example, the first sentence, Mr. Sohail is a good doctor. Number 2 sentence, he is very expert. Number 3 sentence, he is serving his villagers. Dear students, I have already written 3 sentences. Those 3 sentences are simple sentences. Mr. Sohail is a good doctor. He is very expert. He is serving his villagers. Now, I will join these 3 sentences into one sentence. Okay, how is it possible? It is possible by using apposition. Okay, Mr. Sohail, I have to use comma, a very expert, good doctor. I have to use comma again. Good doctor is serving his villagers. Dear students, I have already joined 3 sentences and I have found one simple sentence, and that is done by using apposition. Mr. Sohail, a very expert good doctor, is serving his villagers. Apposition is Mr. Sohail. The apposition of Mr. Sohail is a very expert good doctor. A very expert good doctor. That is apposition. The last one, using relative pronoun. Dear students, you can join 2 or more simple sentences to make one sentence, and you can do it by using relative pronoun too. How is it possible? I am showing relative pronoun. For example, number 1 sentence, I know the boy. Number 1 simple sentence, then he is what I should write, He is so honest. Dear students, I have already written two simple sentences. I know the boy. He is so honest. These two sentences, okay, I'm going to join these two simple sentences into one sentence. Okay. How is it possible? I will use relative pronoun. Okay. The common word is the boy and he. And the next pronoun I will cut off. I know the boy. In place of person, we have to use the WH question word who. Who is so honest. I know the boy who is so honest. This is joint sentence. This is simple sentence. Okay. I know the boy. This is one simple sentence. He is so honest. This is another simple sentence. And I have joined these two sentences to make one sentence. The joint sentence is I know the boy who is so honest. I have used relative pronoun here. Dear students, I have already made some videos on relative pronoun. If you would like to watch those videos, you can click. Okay. Dear students, again I repeat. Dear students, you can make one sentence from two or more simple sentences. Okay. How is it possible? You can do in the following ways. The following ways. What are the ways? You can use present participle, you can use past participle, you can use perfect participle, you can use infinitive, you can use apposition, you can use relative pronoun and many others. Okay. He wrote a letter. This is one simple sentence. He went to bed. This is another simple sentence. And I will join these two sentences to make one sentence. Okay, I have to follow present participle. Present participle is main verb plus ing. That means writing a letter, he went to bed. The present form or main verb of the verb wrote is write. Then I have joined ing. That means writing. Writing is present participle. Then using past participle. The first simple sentence, the letter was written by a hostel living student. The next sentence, it had happy news for the family. Okay. And these two simple sentences can be joined together. How is it possible? You can use past participle, third form of the verb. Okay, the letter written by a hostel living student had happy news for the family. Yeah, the word written is past participle. Using perfect participle, you can use perfect participle to make one sentence from two or more simple sentences. For example, the son had said, "We reached home safely." These are two simple sentences. Now I am going to join these two simple sentences to make one. Okay. I have to use perfect participle. What is perfect participle? Having plus past participle of the verb. The son having said, "We reached home safely." Okay, having said. Having said is the perfect participle. The next method, using infinitive. What is infinitive? To plus main verb. Okay, she goes to college regularly. This first simple sentence. The next simple sentence, she wants to learn many things. Okay, Now I am going to join these two simple sentences to make one sentence. She goes to college regularly to learn many things. To learn is the infinitive. To learn is infinitive. Next method, using apposition. Using apposition, you can also join two or more simple sentences. Okay. Number one simple sentence, Mr. Sohail is a good doctor. Number two simple sentence, he is very expert. Number three simple sentence, he is serving his villagers. Now I am going to join these three simple sentences to make one simple sentence. I have to follow the apposition. Using apposition, I will make this joint sentence. Mr. Sohail, comma, a very expert good doctor, comma, is serving his villagers. A very expert good doctor. A very expert good doctor is a apposition. The next method, using relative pronoun. You can also make one simple sentence from two or more simple sentences using relative pronoun. Okay, I know the boy. This is first simple sentence. He is so honest. This is the second simple sentence. Now I am going to join these two simple sentences. Okay, what type of method I will use? I will use relative pronoun. I know the boy who is honest. Who is relative pronoun here? Who is relative pronoun? In place of person, we have to use who. Okay, dear students, if you have any question regarding joining sentence or combining of sentences, you can ask writing in the comment box. If you would like to know about joining sentences in detail, watch the next videos one by one. Thank you very much for watching the video. For more videos, subscribe the channel. Allah Hafiz.